guys, this is Cadma here from Bitten Apple TV. Now we are here at the Urban Action Showcase booth, and yes, that's right, we're here with Father June. That's right, Perry. Oh my God. First of all, what was it like working on Warriors? I mean, because that's like, I mean, when I saw the trailers, when I saw the posters, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. And then you get to be a part of it. So I'm like 2 degrees off, so I'm excited. But do tell us about that experience.
Well, I mean, working on Warrior is a dream come true. I mean, I would not be an actor if it wasn't for Bruce Lee. So Bruce Lee's daughter, Shannon Lee, produced this from an idea he had for his scripts in the 1970s for TV. So the other idea he had was Kung Fu, and we know that became, David Carradine's show. But that was really written for Bruce, by Bruce. So when Justin Lin of Fast and Furious and Star Trek heard about this other script, he contacted Shannon and said, is this for real? Is there another script? And she said, yes, it's Warrior. And he says, can I come and look at it? And after reading the premise, he said, let's see if we can turn this into a TV show. I mean, it's a dream come true for an actor like me, a Chinese American, to finally be involved in something big, to tell our story, to have our voice heard, to tell a story of America from our point of view instead of Hollywood's point of view. So it's a dream come true.
So let me ask you this then. So while you were working on it, what would you say was the most difficult thing for you as an actor to make sure that you portrayed everything as accurately as possible?
Well, the difficult thing is trying to understand the story in its purest form, and you want to get through you want to understand what the writers are saying, and you also want to stay true to what Bruce's vision was, and like the passion that brought this story and production together. So the difficult thing is trying to honor Bruce's intention. I mean, Bruce is he's an icon. He's like one of the most famous icons in the world. And he changed so many people's lives. And when we were shooting in South Africa, we had black people, other white people, Indians, Asians in Africa come up to us and say, you're making the show here about Bruce Lee? Bruce Lee is amazing. Everyone's a fan of Bruce Lee's all over the world. So you don't want to mess that up. So, there's pressure on doing it right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, that's got to be intense. Do a great job, no pressure. You're like, okay, yeah, no pressure. Okay, what was the quirkiest thing that ever happened on set? Something that was super funny.
Ooh, the quirkiest thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
I do acting as well, so I know something quirky always happens on set. You're like, yep, that's the day.
God, I mean, so many things happen on the set. I don't know if I can name one thing. I mean, it's so dynamic. The set, they're full of characters and real people, and it's family. I mean, I could say that of all the things I've shot, in my career as a theater, television, film actor, there's a lot of crazy things that can happen on the set, but people are so careful with this set because we want to do Bruce justice. We want to have a really great family environment. Everyone's very mindful of everyone else, and everyone's very careful with everyone else, but it's fun. So I would say that, I mean, there are little pranks, sometimes somebody would suddenly blood just coming down someone's face as we're talking to you before you actually get stabbed. So it's kind of like, oh wait, is the blood supposed to be coming down your face now? It's
what happened?
Exactly. But there's little pranks like that, but it's such a wonderful, loving set. I've never experienced anything like that, put it that way.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, what else can we expect to see from you coming up forward that you're allowed to talk about? Because I know how it works.
You mean for Warrior or my own thing?
For your own thing.
For my own thing, I really, I know there are fans of Eddie Huang out there who wrote Fresh Off the Boat. He's producing a movie now called Boogie, shooting in New York City. I'm in the film. And it's a really exciting film told from the heart. I mean, Eddie Huang's story of being Taiwanese American, facing racism in America and the struggles for identity and finding our own true voice as Asian Americans. It's such a riveting story too of African American culture, New York City culture, Taiwanese American culture, all colliding on the basketball courts of New York City. So exciting. I mean, there's really nothing to give away. You just have to see this thing. It's amazing. We're shooting right now. One more week. It's going to wrap October 12th. So look for it soon afterwards.
Oh my God, that sounds super exciting. And it sounds hilarious personally to me because I'm like, I would love to be there just to watch. Oh my God, so let me ask you this. What was it like that moment you got the script and you knew that you were going to be working on this? Because I know when you get the script, you're like, you have an idea and then you're like, this is Bruce Lee stuff? Did you panic? Did you nerd out?
All of that. I panicked, I nerded out, I was so inspired, I was scared shitless. Really, because again, Bruce Lee is my #1 hero in the whole entire reality of the universe. I mean, he's like this drop of water that came from God and splashed in our ocean and just sent ripples. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that is so beautifully poetic. I love that.
It was like, when I first saw Bruce Lee on the screen, literally this guy's sweat just flew off the celluloid screen and like drenched the audience in his Asian masculinity, which at the time, you know, Asians in Hollywood have been emasculated. We're like wimps, geeks, and all that stuff, right, in Hollywood. But Bruce was the only one that like pulled us out of that, or the first one. So when I got the script and I saw that, wow, I'm supposed to bring this character to life, you know, in honor of Bruce's creativity. I mean, it's heavy, but it's also a challenge. And it was also like, here, you can join Bruce in doing this. I mean, it was amazing. I'm so humbled and honored at the same time. Yeah.
So I also wanted to ask you, in regards to like other works that you've done as an actor, as you're building up like your career and you're like blowing up and you're getting bigger and you're getting bigger, how do you manage to keep yourself so humble? Because you seem so very calm and very humble and just like a respectful, cool person, like who I can totally see myself vibing with. And I'm like, how does he do it?
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I play the Japanese meditation flute. I meditate. I do yoga. You know, I like reading about philosophy and psychology and mindfulness. I mean, I've done yoga retreats and stuff like that. Meditation really helps because it really clears your desktop, right? Your head is your desktop. If it's messy, you don't know what's going on every day. You don't know, like, what should I do today? It's a clutter. But if you meditate, you kind of see clearly what you want to do today. And what I want to do today is enjoy my life with my family.
How long have you been playing the flute? Now I'm just curious.
I've been doing it since I was introduced to it in a theater production I was in 1993 with La Mama Theater. La Mama Theater, yeah, 1993.
Oh my God. Was that like an interesting transition to like learn the flute, or were you like one of those just natural stars? You're like, I got this.
I don't think I'm a natural. I think I liked it a lot. It drew me into it, and once you have a passion for something, like it's like a light at the end of the tunnel. You just want to do that. I ended up going to Japan and studying it with a master.
Oh, what part of Japan?
Tokyo and around, traveling into.
Nada's my favorite city, so like I love it.
Nada.
Yeah. Yes. I love the deer. They're so cute. You walk by, although they do follow you for a bit if you have food.
Kyoto is also amazingly beautiful, and I visited a maker. Yeah, so I ended up studying how to make the flutes also because I was so, infatuated with the culture and the world and the instrument that I went to start making flutes with a master in Japan also.
Wow.
Yeah, it just took over my life. And then I came back to acting.
I'm sorry, things got a little hectic. There was a fight. Bruce Lee came in. There was the Warriors. It got real very quickly. But I want people to stay in touch with what you're doing. Also, in case if you happen to post up any more photos of like flutes and stuff. Where can people come find you?
Well, I'm on Instagram at Young Flutes, YUNGFLUTES. Come and find me.
Thank you so much. And if you guys haven't checked out Warriors, go watch it. How could you not? Bye.
Bye.